Hello and welcome back to another Football Manager video. So I was thinking to myself, what would it be like to travel 100 years in the future? So I did that. So let's see what weird and wacky things have happened 100 years in the future. So we'll start off with the Premier League. So I'm hoping that there's been a lot of changes. I haven't checked it. So I think all the big six are still in the Premier League. So you've got Arsenal in there, and Liverpool, Man City, Man U, Chelsea, Tottenham. I think that's all the big six clubs. West Ham are still in the Premier League. I'm just trying to see if there's any really small teams that have made their way to the Premier League. Derby County being one of them. And apart from that, there's not much change. Maybe Stoke and Reading. I mean, the Premier League's been pretty boring, but let's just take a look at the past winners, see if anyone catches our eye. Oh my god, there's been a lot of change. Let's just go back to present day. So, Liverpool won it in the first season, then it's been pretty much Man City and Man U. Majority Man City, then occasional Arsenal, Chelsea. Stoke won it in season 2043 and 44. Then they won it 2 years later again. Then Stoke did have a dominant spell of winning the Premier League 4 times in a row. So Stoke City looked quite dominant in the 2050s, winning it 7 times. That's a lot. Then Newcastle finally win the Premier League. Everton have won the Premier League, which in real life they might end up getting relegated to the Championship, which is absolutely unheard of. Oh my god. Oh. So Everton have won it from 2070 to 2084. So that's what's that, 15 seasons? Then they won it in 2066 to 77. And Sheffield United won a couple times between 86 and 2095. Sheffield United have won it quite a lot of times. Then Everton have got another spell where they won it 5 times in a row. Then we've got my favourite Premier League team of all time, West Ham, finally winning the Premier League in 2109 to 10 and 2110 to 11. Apart from that, it's been pretty dominant by Everton, which I'm really surprised about. So let's take a look in the Championship. Oh my god, Altrincham are in the Championship. I think they're in the... not sure what league they're in real life. Let's just have a look at them. I think they're in the Vanarama North. So they are in the National League in real life. So other small teams, you've got Boston United, they're in the Vanarama North. Burton, I think they're still in the Championship in real life. Forest Green, speaking of Forest Green, can I just say what a good job they are doing this year on doing a great bottle jobs. So it's obviously good for Exeter. Haringey, they're in the, what are they, 7th tier in real life or 8th tier? I think they're in the 8th tier. So 2021, they're in the Ryman League Premier Division. Yeah, 7th tier. So they're probably one of the most improved teams, I think, so far. Unless there's any smaller teams than that. Leicester have dropped down to the Championship, along with Southampton. Woking have made it to the Championship. They're in the National League in real life. So let's take a look at League One. Don't think there's many small teams. Kidderminster, they're in. I think they're in the National League. They might be in the National League North in real life. Peterborough still in League One. Did they ever make it to the Premier League? Don't think they did. No, they've never made it to the Premier League. Very much a League One side and a Championship yo-yo team. Solihull Moors have made it to League One. I think they were in the Championship at one stage. No, maybe I'm thinking of another team. No, they're very much a League Two side and National League. Wrexham, I think they were definitely in the Championship at one stage for one season. Yeah, I think they only have one season in the Championship. And Stockport County at League Two. Birmingham have dropped right down along with Barnsley. Exeter City finally making it back to League Two, where they've been a fairly rubbish side. They've been in the National League South. Spent a long time in the National League, which I'm not too happy about. I think they only spent like about 10 seasons in the whole of the 100 years in League One, which is an absolute shambles. Plymouth are in League Two, that's very good, right where they belong. Maidstone United. Right, let's take a look at the Panorama National League. Just trying to spot any big teams that are currently in like League Two, League One, or the Championship present day. So Blackpool, Carlisle, Gillingham are in League One in present day. Scunthorpe. Right, let's take a look at the Panorama North. Don't think there's any major. Oh, Fleetwood, they've dropped down a hell of a way. Macclesfield rising up the pyramid since was it liquidation? I think that's the word. Northampton, Oxford. Panorama South. I don't see any major teams. No, there's none here that are in League Two present day. So, with all the leagues checked over, let's just take a look at the FA Cup. So, we'll start off with present day. It was won by Chelsea twice in a row. Then we had some various winners such as Arsenal, Man United, Liverpool, Brentford, Norwich, Leeds United. Stoke have won it a couple times. Sheffield United. 'Cause, 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 'cause Aston Villa won it. Derby. Not real major shocks in the FA Cup. Let's take a look. So with all the English cups and leagues looked at, let's take a look at what shall we start off? We'll start off with the Champions League. Where do I find the Champions League? Oh, here we go. Let's see if there's any shock winners. So Man City won it in the first year, which is pretty standard because they're probably the most dominant team in the world. And Man United have won it a couple times, with Newcastle as well. Stoke have won it as well. Stoke are a really good side, 100 years in the future. But that was 50 years at that point. No, what? It was 30. Everton have won it. Sheffield United. 2105-6 had a final of Sheffield United versus West Ham. Don't see that very often, do you? West Ham have won it 3 times. It's very good for the Mighty Hammers. So let's take a look at the Europa League. So Sheffield United have won it a couple of times, along with Derby, Newcastle, West Ham, Tottenham. Liverpool have won it. Celtic. Aston Villa as well. Don't think there's any major shocks. Maybe RB Salzburg. So I'm not sure if that counts as a major shock because they are probably the best team in Austria. So let's take a look at the Conference League. So Roma won it in the first year. Then Tottenham have won it, Everton, Newcastle, Aston Villa, Liverpool. Who are they? They're a Portuguese side. Oh, Bordeaux, I think they're Czech Republic. Rapid Vienna won it. Conference League is quite varied. You don't really see the same winner twice in a couple of years. Norwich are the most recent winners of the Conference League. So with all the European Cups, let's take a look at the Euro Cup. Let's see if England have won it. Start off with present day. So England have won it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 times. Wales have won it. I think it's been mainly Spain. I might be wrong there. Greece have won it as well. Don't think Russia have won it. I don't think they've even got to a final. So let's take a look at the World Cup. Let's hope England have won a World Cup. Yep, England have won the most recent World Cup. Let's see if there's like any outsiders that have won the World Cup. Serbia have won the World Cup, with runners-up being Tunisia, the African country. Scotland, do you think I'd be saying that? Wales beating England in the 21-14 World Cup. And England beat Greece in the most recent World Cup. Has England... Yeah, England held the World Cup in 2066, which I don't think they even got close to. They got knocked out by Turkey, who came third. So, I think I'm going to... Let's take a look at the Ballon d'Or, see who the best players were and what year did the region take over. So in the first year, Erling Haaland won it, and in second and third place came Ilkay Gundogan and Kevin De Bruyne. So let's see if there's any lesser known players. I think this is the first region. Erling Haaland still in third place, 33 years old at that point. Jeremy Pino, 33 years old when he won it the second time. So I think, yeah, from 2036 and onwards, it's pretty much mostly regions, apart from Dane Scarlett, who's at Tottenham in real life. He's a youngster. Looks like he's had a good career. Went to Huddersfield after Tottenham, then Bristol City, Brighton, back to Tottenham. Presume these were loans, but they might not have been. Then Bayern Munich, and finished his career off at Everton. Jose Alves looked quite a really good player. He's won it. How many times has he won it? Like 4 times in the space of 6 years. Spent the majority of his career at Barcelona. Speaking of Barcelona, I wanna know if Messi's still in their best 11. Oh yeah, forgot I only had the English leagues loaded. What a name! What's that? Rigoli. What kind of name's that? Started off at Flamengo, then worked his way into Hoffenheim, then Real Madrid till the end of his career. Stoke had a lot of players with it for them. You had Miguel Angel Mowry, Chancel Thermopylae. Oh my god! Stoke had 1, 2 and 3 in the Ballon d'Or in 2053 and in 2054. They only had first and second place in 2055. Hernan Ray looks like a good player for Newcastle. Started off in Uruguay, then went to Newcastle, then finished off his career at RB Leipzig. Everton have had quite a lot of winners. I think it's just that one person No, they did have a second one, which is called Rashid Merry. Who's he play for? That Sharon's. I swear Sharon's girl's name, surely. Started off at Zagreb, then went to PSG, Benfica, then Everton. So the most recent winner was Keir McCafferty, Scottish, plays for Everton. I mean, look at his value. He's at 300k a week. Jesus Christ. So, I think I will leave this video there. Just let me know down in the comments if you want to see any more videos like this. Not like this, but just a bit different to the usual City Till I Die videos. If you have enjoyed today's Football Manager video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel for more daily Football Manager videos, and thank you very much for watching.